on that really hard.
Okay.
So the reason I bring this up is because one of the other things that even CNN now is fact-checking, and thank them for that, is Biden's repeated claim that inflation was 9% when he took office, which again is not true. I've got a couple of bits of audio of Biden saying as much and CNN fact-checking the President of the United States and his repeated false claims that inflation was 9% when he took office. Clip 10.
No president's had the run we've had in terms of creating jobs and bringing down inflation. It was 9% when I came to office. 9%. I think inflation has gone slightly up before the 9% when I came in, and it's now down around 3%.
So inflation was nowhere close to 9% when President Biden took office. In January 2021, it was 1.4%.
That guy that just fact-checked
Probably
him
got fired.
should be doing the Eric Adams story today.
Yeah. Who was that guy?
I don't have that.
I saw
CNN
that
guy though. A soon-to-be possibly former CNN personality.
That's a CNN personality. He's not a host, but he's a co-host or he's a guest on regularly on CNN. I saw that this morning, and like I said, when I was watching him, I'm about to go, oh boy, you're going to get fired today. And he goes on. He corrects Biden several times.
Well,
Unlike I've ever seen on CNN.
Yeah.
listen, Joe Biden, as we said before, sells more Whoppers than Burger King.
Yeah.
And I've used that line a lot.
He'd probably tell you he worked at Burger King at some point.
Yeah, that's right.
He owned Burger King.
With Elvis. Yeah, I worked with Elvis. We were at Burger King together in Detroit.
Yeah, Nelson Mandela and I, we own.
That's right. Listen, Biden, he did. We're not making this up. I don't know. He's always done this,
Yes.
but not as often. But go ahead.
Yes, but there are times, and I'm not speaking specifically for Biden, but just the left media in general, with it, including Biden at times, and KJP, they do sometimes change the definition of certain things in order to be able to then say certain things that we all know is not true, but they realize the changing of the definition is somewhat more true. So we have seen that, but in this case, there's no definition change here that you can, like for inflation, you can't change the definition and redefine it in order to make this even remotely true. Nobody, CNN is saying this is a lie.
Right.
They fact-checked them.
Yeah, they did. And so it's, and by the way, these jobs, record job production that Biden touts all the time.
That's what I mean. Sometimes they can change the definition of that type of stuff.
Well,
That's not.
The numbers, all that is the COVID jobs.
That's it. 100%.
So I would have more respect. I respect
Yeah, absolutely.
I respect others, but I would have more respect for him if he would say, the COVID jobs came back, and that's really under my watch. The COVID jobs came back,
And that's a starting point.
yeah, numbers are. But don't act like you're some great job creator. We all know why the jobs came back.
Right.
But that's what a lot of politicians do. They take credit for things they don't have any business taking credit for, and they don't take blame for anything that's directly their fault.
Yeah.
Like, so anyway, but that's interesting. You're listening to today's issues on the American Family Radio Network. A breaking story right now, I said it's breaking, is that Biden has agreed to debate Trump.
Yes, we have that on our website.
America waits.
We do.
I still like in a fault there. Like when y'all were saying that, and y'all played the clip this morning in our show prep about saying he was going to do it. We've got the clip.
We do have some audio right here.
He's saying breaking.
Yeah, in a video, President Biden says he wants to debate former President Donald Trump. Clip 9.
Donald Trump was too close to me in 2020. Since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice. So let's pick the dates, Donald. I heard you're free on Wednesdays.
See, that's
What was the free on Wednesdays thing?
That's because his trial, the New York City trial, the judge does not
Meet
no
on
court
Wednesday.
on Wednesdays. So that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good
line.
Yeah, it was a pretty good line. And he was also popping the former president. other words, Biden against was kind of insulting Trump because he said since then he hasn't shown